Hello Team Damiara, yeah, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for those one new here, this is how we welcome you. So for English, you are welcome. Say I can't pass a thank you for stopping by. So as you can see, I'm here with my lovely gentlemen and
Gentleman.
so in today's video, I'm just going to be asking them some things that girls do or like ladies do that guys hate. So my girls, just get your books and your pens and then just jot some things down. You might agree on some, you might not agree on some, but it is what it is. We just start with introduction.
Okay.
So from my right.
Hello everyone, my name is Emmanuel Bobi and I am a photographer.
Hello everyone. My name is Anna Crazy. You can call me NK and I'm a student.
You say I see your pussy up.
I'm I'm a student, I'm a poet, I'm a guitarist, I'm a rapper, etc. etc. Then dots, right? Yeah. I'm just an artist. So what do you mean?
Hey, I'm Steven Tete, and I'm a videographer.
He has a car too. A red car.
Okay, so let's just move straight into it. Yeah. So the first question is,
Okay.
what is one thing that will piss you off when you're trying to get a girl? Should I repeat that? Okay.
Disrespect.
Do you want to
Disrespect.
go further to explain?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, if a guy is pursuing you and you don't like the guy, just let the guy know, but don't try to lower the guy's confidence or like belittle him like he's not your level. You get it? Like if it's no, just tell him no. Find a nice way of rejecting, but don't reduce a man to bread.
And butter.
The butter is nice bread.
Right.
Any other?
I think the girls have to learn how to have conversation in awkward situations without, as you were saying, disrespecting anybody or looking down on the person. Like, you know, there are some guys you meet, you don't like the guys and they're not worried about it, but you have to put in a very, you know, what's the word?
You're a student.
Teachers. That's in a very respectful way, like, you know, just end the conversation. Oh, I'm not interested. Like, I tell it, go your lane, I'll go my lane. I'm not interested. And that's it, ends there. Yeah.
Still want to add something?
What would piss me off from if I'm chasing after a girl, especially when they're playing hard to get? Not that they will not be gotten, but they're just playing hard to get.
I don't see anything wrong with
I
it.
know, right?
How to get, like, she's
We
a lady.
we have
Yeah,
to
she
show
has to
you
be.
that we are hard
Sure,
to get.
no,
You
no,
can't
no,
just
how to get. No, please, I beg.
Okay, well, but that's that's what he
That's his
hates,
opinion,
yes,
opinion.
So we can't fix that.
To him.
Student.
That's his opinion.
Mr. Student.
It can't be that. So yeah, you guys have heard it. So what's a popular line that girls tell that you guys hate?
Nothing. Are you okay?
Nothing.
Have you eaten?
Nothing.
What would you like to eat?
Nothing.
Are you sure you're fine? Nothing.
Why are you looking at my face?
I like the
Check
nothing
the
syndrome.
color.
Like the nothing syndrome. I seem not to get. If you stop asking,
Then
they become angry. You stop asking. Like,
Why should you stop asking?
why shouldn't we stop asking? Like, you know, you
if
can
nothing
say,
is the problem,
then nothing has to be said. Do you get me? You can say, if you don't want to talk about, oh honey, I'm not so fine. I don't want to talk about the issue, but I'm not fine. So maybe we can talk about later on. But you don't give out the nothing syndrome and help the guy want the guy to figure out, like, no.
But you know, sometimes, especially with this nothing, it's like maybe something has happened there, and we believe you to know what has happened. But when you try to play the ignorance game, like you don't know what is happening, and you're coming to ask me more
Most of the
questions.
times, a lot of guys, they're not playing in the ignorant game.
Most of the times
Most of the
they
times.
are,
No,
but
no,
they
no,
want
no,
you,
no,
the
no,
lady,
no,
to be the
no,
one
no,
to
no,
say it,
no,
which is very annoying.
No.
But the guy is not. The guy is, first of all, you are acting that way. So you the girl knows what is wrong. Okay. So in order to settle things quickly, if you can, based on your temperament, you can tell the person what is wrong right there and then, or you would like to explain later. Okay, but it doesn't make sense when you hold it in, when we ask you,
Nothing.
and you're saying nothing, and you expect us to pursue you. What if the guy has had a bad day also?
Yeah, and
Okay, and then it looks like guys, we are always supposed to like if something is like, if the person is not responsive, it's like you are like supposed to like you ask, pursue, like continue. It's nice, it's good to like do that, but then it becomes a bit of a worry when you know it's something that has been going on for the past years. So it's like the guy, you know, is always like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? And yeah, nothing. Like, and it has continued throughout. I don't know how they pass it on. I don't know how they pass it on, but it's become a fashion, and it's like a hunter and a deer. Like, yes. But then I don't. You see, because you might be going through something. I cannot know what is in your head until you tell me. Okay, even if the two of us have an accident, I don't know what is wrong with your body.
yeah,
All I know is you had an accident. I can see you are moody, you are upset, but I cannot point out, maybe I've done something, or maybe something happened now I caused that. But you see, boys, we like to take things
as superficial
Straight,
level.
like straight, like say it's like, you know.
yes, but then women incubate everything, like
Good and
sperms. You give them sperm, they give you a baby.
Sperms.
You give them
Biology
good,
class.
you give them good character.
What are you drawing?
They give you love, you know. So that's the thing. But it becomes tiring sometimes, you know,
Yes.
because Charlie.
You want the boy to be a magician.
Hmm.
And most of the time, like we want to find out your perspective on the issue. Sometimes
That's why you
we
mostly
know
want us
what's
to
wrong,
talk.
but we don't want to say anything out of
That's
perspective.
the thing.
So tell me what it is like. Oh, this is how I'm seeing this thing, and this how you think it should go. Then I bring my point of view, and we meet somewhere in the middle.
So with regards to what you were saying about maybe sometimes you just want to hear our own perspective, can you also try doing like, okay, let's say you realize something is wrong, but then you're not too sure, so you don't just want to go. Can you ask about it and be like, oh, is it because of this and this? If he says no,
We
then at least
do,
you-
we do.
and you still get
We
nothing.
still get nothing. So I'm fine. Like I'm fine. Are you sure you're fine? I'm fine.
Hmm.
Then if you stop the call, like if you cut the call, like why did you cut the call? Or if you go downstairs, she's upstairs. Why are you downstairs and why am I upstairs? Like I've heard this before, like several times.
Even if you are breathing, they ask you why are you breathing so
Why are you
much?
breathing so fast?
So
Like
much,
you know,
so much
like
oxygen.
why are you looking at me like that? Why are you not saying anything?
Why are you not saying
Why are you not
anything?
saying anything? I was like, what do you expect me to say? Like
Nothing.
nothing. Like so, what do you want me to say? Like
Oh my
like, you
God.
have to see, it's a
Why is
ship.
the
Oh.
skin brown?
We are all together in the ship. I can't always be taking the wheel. Like, tell me. Next.
Any other, or we should move on
Yeah,
to the
fine.
next question? Okay, so selfies, Snapchat. Let's talk about that.
I think we live in a generation where a lot of people take a lot of selfies of themselves, but they
Yeah.
don't know themselves.
Mhm.
They like to portray who they are at that certain point in time. But when they come back to reality and ask them who they are, a lot of people have found fumbling because they have not had time to really discover who they are. They're going through this fast world, going through all these selfies. It's not bad. I mean, it's nice to appreciate yourself, but make sure you don't become too vain. Okay, because the beauty will pass away. Rather focus on building your character. That one will save your home. Focus on the boobs, the eyes, the face, makeup, hair, all those things will pass away. So the selfie there, I mean, it's good. I'm not restricting anyone, but just make sure that you know it's not something that makes you vain. Like you,
your confidence is not in the
In
self.
that, you are confident in your
No.
body.
Their confidence in the filter, not the selfie. They
Yes.
filter themselves, like, you know.
They have a filter.
I said selfies and Snapchat.
You didn't say filter.
Because
Yeah,
Snap
is
has a lot of
basically
filters, like, you know, challenge.
filtered selfies.
And at some point, like, you know, I saw some girl being Snap, like, you know, and Charlie girls superb.
Catfish.
Oh God. When I met the girl in person, I was like, God, what have I done? I'm serious, like, it looks like I'm in scammed, like, you know.
You be
I'm in scammed, like,
catfish.
Charlie. It's sad when people actually live there, like, when Snap becomes their life and social media becomes their life. Oh, it's nice, though. Social media is fun, Charlie. You know all the trending issues, everything, Charlie. It helps you becomes more knowledgeable with what's going on. But the point is, when you don't build you yourself and you filter yourself every day, you take selfies every day. It's not like taking selfies every day is bad, though, but like you're living there, that's the life you want to live. And it's a fake life. That's not the real you. So I expect that there should be a balance somewhere. Strike the balance and build your capacity. When you build a capacity, we will be following you because you have a lot of.
You should tell them how to build their capacity.
I should tell them, building your capacity, finding what you want to do, and actually learning, finding the resources you need to be able to become a master in that field. So whatever it is, whether it's makeup, whether it's poetry, whether it's singing, whatever it is, just find the right resources on the internet and build yourself. When you build yourself, we will be chasing you to look at what you do. But there goes by a case when you be following somebody for the past 5, 6, 10. You've been on social media for the past 10 years and you haven't made any money out of it. Like keep on buying data every single day. Becomes a problem.
Yeah. Selfies are not bad.
Snap is not bad.
It's not bad.
Streaking and things, so challenge.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but
living there is a problem. If it comes to the point where without Snap you are nobody, that is where the problem is. So be somebody and let Snap add to it. Don't be Snap and not know yourself. So that is where the problem is. But snapping is.
So let's move to makeup trends and fashion trends. So yeah, the opinions of that.
It's either you don't like your face or something else. So if you are doing makeup, are you doing makeup because you want to add or you want to change?
They are enhancing.
you want to add, you want to change.
Are you
That's a good one, which I want to change, like you change your whole persona, like
you know, like the way people go for plastic surgery and all sorts of like maybe you don't have the money, so you think
so
makeup is the way. No, you use. I believe makeup is to, from what I know, those who were supposed to use makeup were the old people who had wrinkles.
Mm-hmm.
So the makeup was supposed to just cover
the wrinkles.
the wrinkles. Young lady like yourself, 22 years, where are your wrinkles?
Can I?
No,
clear
but
something
I don't agree with you on that point.
Can
No,
I-
Please, that lady wants to clear something.
Let me
to
just
clear-
clear that.
clear him out of the way.
Your definition for makeup
It's wrong.
in the sense of those olden times is not what
The trend
makeup
has
is
changed.
right now.
Okay, so
And
what's
right
makeup
now, the real makeup, you want to tell me you've not seen someone in makeup and then you go like, wow, this person is nice. That is because the person has used makeup to enhance his or her beauty. It's just like you getting a haircut.
Yeah.
Do you get it? If you are bushy, you have a bushy beard and everything, we see you and then we are like, oh nah, this guy. But then you get a haircut, you get a clean shave and all, you come out and we are like, oh, that doesn't mean you have changed something, just that you've enhanced your face so that you look attractive.
Have
or
you seen
look
a dark
presentable.
woman with a white face before?
So
No,
that
no,
is
no,
where
no,
the
that's
problem
another
is.
thing,
Yeah,
that's
but then
another thing.
don't try to generalize makeup as in
A bad thing.
the main aim is supposed to cover up wrinkles.
That is why I'm saying no. It's two things. Are you doing it to help or to change?
No, you said
The
are
help-
we doing it to add up
Yes.
or to
Change.
change?
Add is the helping.
Enhancing is not really adding up.
And that's like adding up.
It's not really
it
adding
is
up. It's
enhancing.
doing something.
Enhancing.
It's just no. It's like maybe there's something there. You're just beautifying it.
No,
Like,
that's the
that's
same thing.
You're
That's the same.
adding beauty.
Enhancing.
It's adding.
That's the same thing. When you do your brows, you have added. You have added something there.
I've
Color.
added
Yeah,
brows.
color. And it can enhance your face or dishands your face. If there's a word like that.
Use a lipstick as an example.
Okay, yeah, your lipstick, right? It's red. You've enhanced your lips.
You've added color to your
Added
lips.
your lips.
Did
Added
I
to your
add
lips.
So that
Okay.
is the add or change. If you are just enhancing what you already have, there's a difference. To, like for example, you see a very dark woman, and for some reason has done the makeup that is white. No, I don't mean brown. I don't mean
White.
like Caucasian or something. Or white.
White.
Who does that?
Someone just you know, like wow.
So, like, if you are doing it to enhance yourself, it means you already know who you are. You are adding something to just enhance it. But it's not like left and right. And
It comes back to knowing who you are, like you know. So if you sat down to know who you are, you know what works for you.
yeah.
With even the makeup trend, like you know, my skin is I have a dark skin. So if I add something white, it will have to look a similar color or something better to make it work for you. Something might work on Nicki Minaj, it doesn't mean to work on you.
Yeah.
You understand? And people do things for various reasons. So when you're doing it, you have to know why you are doing it. You get me? Like, sometimes, like, you know, I want to, you know, jelly kills my hair, like, you know. And I saw someone was like, it's not right for a Christian to do, like, to do Jerry Kill. I was like, nah, I'm not doing it for you. I'm not doing it to impress anybody, like, you know. And I don't see where in the Bible which says it's wrong for me to do Jerry Kills, that kind of thing. So I know why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I want to do it to enhance myself
And
yeah, that kind of thing. So you have to know why you are doing it, what works for you, and you make sure it tallies with your core values as a person. You understand? You can't do anything out of what you believe in. So whatever you believe in, you have to make sure it works for you.
Yeah, so it's a long thing. I'll keep it short. So with the makeup, yeah, it's cool when you don't. I'm not determining it for you, but to me, I feel like it's cool when you do it for events or going out only, but not everyday thing. Like, what someone asked, what if you are going for events every day?
You can't be going to every event every day.
Or work.
Work every day.
But the thing is, who even said that a lady, a beautiful lady, born out of the mother's womb, without makeup, the mother saw the baby and said, girl, you are pretty. She comes into this world, starts working, starts seeing TV ads, starts seeing commercials, sees perfect skin, Photoshop skins, all those things that look perfect. Now we want to achieve perfection. That is a problem of the society, the world we live in. We are imperfect human beings. We want to cover our blemishes and stuff. Fine, that might build someone's confidence. If someone has a scar, they don't want to show. Fine, but you first of all need to be confident in your skin. Like, you sometimes, I'm a photographer, I want to take a picture, I see a girl, she's pretty, I'm like, oh, can I take a picture of you? Then she goes like, I don't have makeup on. Then I'm like, God, why? Because you are pretty standing there and you think you need makeup to cover your face before I can take a picture. That is very sad. That makes you feel like you're putting your confidence, okay, your value in makeup. Like, you don't value your beauty until it's covered with powder. but you are pretty. Young black queens.
Brown skin girl.
Your president is here.
Your skin is
Yeah, she's black.
Your back is
Beauty.
in the world.
Do you know choreography? Stand up and do that
Brown
choreography.
skin girl.
Please, students,
You don't know.
No, but the message is, yo, girls, you are pretty. Okay.
Ah.
You need to believe in your skin. You need to not be vain, but be confident that, oh, I am pretty. I know I am pretty. But don't dwell too much on that. Like, it's a balance. You need to find a balance. Not that you go and stand on the streets, or a boy will come to you and you tell the boy, I'm pretty. Or the boy will compliment you and you're very pretty, and you say, I know that.
So can we briefly talk about the fashion trends I spoke about?
if your husband wants you to buy them,
Boyfriend.
buy them.
Say husband.
If your boyfriend wants you to buy them, buy them.
Can.
But
If you can't.
if he can't,
Oh, if you can't.
allow. But then sometimes there is a bigger need, and you are prioritizing your want over the need. So then, instead of using money you could have used to do something you need, and then you use it to.
Adam, she told you she needs it.
I'm really thinking that's not a problem, but the problem is when the person can't differentiate what's a
I
need
need
and
and
what's a
a
want. That's the problem. See?
As for fashion, it will come and go. This material is it looks suede when you brush this way and it's colored.
Yeah.
What's the name of
I
that?
don't know.
Velon, is it velon? Something I've forgotten the name.
Oh.
I hear it used to be hip on those days, but
Today.
it just went off. Then some years ago, it just came back.
Just,
It will go and come. Okay, so just relax.
if you don't get to this, I get to next time.
Just relax.
What do
Yeah.
For me, I don't have a problem if you want to buy all the things in this world. There's no problem.
cash.
Once you can actually work for it and get no. Once you work for it, you know, I can't tell how to spend your money. I cannot advise you on
No,
how
but
to
you can
spend your
advise
money.
me how
No. See.
to spend
I tell my people, like, you know, the girls around me say, if you want to buy, let's say a price which is like 100 Ghana cedis or 200 Ghana cedis, like, you know, it should tally with your bank account. You should have money even more than that for yourself in your investments, like, you know. So let's say you have like a treasury bill, like, let's say 10,000 Ghana cedis, and you have some loose money like 500,000 Ghana cedis. You want to buy a bag, a piece of slippers.
1,000 cedis.
Yeah, you know, you have 10,000 there. So you are good, like you are good. So you're not depending on anybody. Even if you are depending on somebody, make sure your investments, like, you know, tally with your lifestyle. So it should be more than what you buy. That's it. So in any case, you can just go back to your investments and pick up some money there and work and multiply it, like, you know. So in this part of our world, we don't know how to multiply wealth. We know how to earn money and spend it, but we don't know how to multiply it. Like, you actually, what do you want to do? Like, I don't know. Okay, what are you doing? Like, you're doing something, but it's hand to mouth. Today, 10,000, they spend all the money, or they invest back to the business, and it doesn't work out. They don't actually pick up from there and make sure they get more money.
Yeah.
So you have to also learn how the money has a lot of principles. You have to learn
We invite you to teach us on how to spend money.
how to spend it. I will spend your money with you now and then. I can come along with you.
If buying those things would make you happy, I think you should buy it, but make sure in buying them that you are not causing someone discomfort.
Okay.
Even yourself.
That is
Even yourself.
maybe your boyfriend or something, or your husband, because you see that thing you are in a hurry to get, it will give you temporary pleasure. Now, nothing wrong with temporary pleasure. We all have our desires and temporary pleasures, but you should have it in the back of your mind that, fine, this thing I want, and I want my boyfriend to get from me, or my girlfriend to get from me. If I have it, fine. If I don't have it, will I die?
You die.
If you will not die, okay. If you don't have it, you will not die because you didn't have it before you wanted it. And you are pressuring someone, or you are putting unnecessary pressure on someone just because you want to get something that will make you happy. Now think about the other person trying to get that thing for you. Is it making that person happy or not? This is a case of relationship. You don't. Sometimes people are selfish with their decisions. They only think about their happiness. But you also have to consider: is it harming the other person? Is the person buying it from their hearts? Like, is it just because boyfriend should buy something for their girlfriend, or no, you go to a shop and you think about how wonderful your girlfriend is and you pick up something for her. She can ask, okay, and you can also be thoughtful. But if it becomes a case where if it becomes a case where it's like a burden. No, first of all, the girl has to. That boy, if I date girl, she get mine. No, to be honest.
Conscious
you
have to speak.
That one day.
See, guys, I beg you.
Your mind for day house. Your mind for
the ass, the breast, the face.
They are nice.
Legs, they are nice. They will attract you.
But
Charlie, what will keep you? Even what will keep you in a conversation is here. Not book knowledge, not book knowledge, but a girl in mind for day. When I say in mind for day,
like just for day. And for us, this with the boys, you're like, okay, you are pretty. What else is on the table? Like, yeah. What else? Like, what else are you bringing? Like, that should be it.
So, all you guys are saying that maybe when it comes to makeup and all, just do. It's maybe you're not really totally against it, but then you should come out nice. Like, don't come and scare people. Don't come and do, and also don't let your confidence be in it. Once you start doing that, guys don't like
you
it.
do it.
Secondly, with the fashion trends too, like, in as much as maybe you can afford it or your guy can afford it too, you're mine for the you should know, like, obviously the other things in life, so that's what they are saying.
Maybe the important things in life, like crucial things in life.
It's not fashion that will come and go.
Fashion is nice,
actually.
Your mind for day. Your mind for day. You see girl in mind day, Charlie, it is very beautiful. Hey.
Now, when it comes to dating, how long can you take it for a girl you've been dating? She has never offered to pay for anything. She has never offered to buy anything. Like, when it comes, even if you guys are going, she won't offer to even pay for the transport. For her, while she's dating, the guy is supposed to be in control. How long can you be in a relationship? So that's the question. How long can you be in a relationship for you to realize that, like, you to do something?
If you only look at it in that perspective, you might not get the full picture. You see, a person can be so amazing, like, with other qualities, and that would be a flaw, or that might be a flaw. So because we are dating, we talk about things like, you let the person know, say, what you're doing is not entirely right. You bring out what you want. It's your relationship. That's how you want it. What works for you, what works for me. We meet somewhere in the middle. So maybe you don't give in your past before I met you. You don't know how to give because you weren't brought up that way. But I'll make you learn. You understand? I'll caution you, honey, you have to give, honey, you have to pay for this. I'm not supposed to pay for everything. Like,
But would it okay?
No. So the person would change over time.
What if the person does not change?
The person does not change. Sometimes you look at the baggage, what you can carry, and you live with it. No, seriously. I can't tell you to leave the girl because the girl doesn't give. The girl might be awesome, but just that day. You see, so you have to look at the whole picture and know what you want and know what will work for you.
But if that particular part is of very you are very like concerned about that particular part in your relationship, it's about discussion.
Yeah.
Talk to her.
Discuss.
Talk to her. Let her tell you. Then you also tell her. Then she tell you. You discuss it. Let her tell you why she's not doing it. If you are able to understand her, then from there you would know how to tell her that indeed that's how you came up. But right now you are not where you came up from. You are going somewhere else. So let us agree to disagree and come to a particular point. Yes.
Yeah, I think even relationships and love is love is a very beautiful thing.
And a very painful thing too.
Yeah, it can be very, on some days, Charlie,
Charlie.
you feel like you wish you were single.
Oh my
So
God.
don't
Why am
go
I
through
single, guys?
You don't go through some pressure. But some days too, you are like, hey, Charlie, this feeling is so nice. It makes me feel alive. So, but then, yeah, but then you see, it's understanding. As my brother said, if the two of you understand each other, that is what is very important. You understand. If you have an issue, don't sleep over it, and don't take it light. Address it there and then. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. So if you're going in for a relationship, make sure you try to cover the imperfections. You see, love covers a multitude of sin.
A multitude.
So if you really love that person, you would overlook their weaknesses and love them for who they are. Okay. Regardless, it's just like how God loves us. We sin against Him every day. Every day. We have evil thoughts every day. But He still loves us.
My relationship gentleman, I asked one question and we've gotten somewhere else. Crossed another bridge. But yeah, like I hope you guys are learning a lot, because when it comes to relationships, as they said, it can make you and it can break you. So we appreciate you guys for all that you have shared.
Take a jotter and jot things.
Justice.
You are talking for all men.
Yeah, you're talking about me. Okay, so now let's switch things up a little bit. So let's go to food. Can you date a girl or marry a girl who cannot cook?
I think who cannot.
Let the question sink into your spirit.
Let us answer this question.
It has already
personally. For yourself,
yeah.
not for all men, for yourself.
Exactly.
I think a lot of people have not been fair to a lot of ladies with this cooking thing, and it's not fair in any way. It's not fair in any way at all. You see.
One eternity later.
Spiritual.
One moment.
You see, I'm very particular about this issue. When I see a lot of guys saying they want to cook, like they can't marry anybody who can't cook, like that kind of thing. And for me, I was like, why are you getting married? Like, why are you getting married for somebody to cook for you? Is that the main purpose of the marriage? That kind of thing. Because you might meet everybody's coming from different backgrounds. And possibly for her, she wasn't trained that way. Or there was no mama home, or there was no dad at home.
Or they were made to do
do you get what I'm saying? So you can't just sit somewhere and say, you have to see, we can all learn something. You also know something. I can see the girl can also say that because you're also, after getting married, you're also no good in bed, she's leaving you. You see, we can all find fault somewhere because we fought her in various ways. You get me? So I think a lot of guys have not been fair at all with this thing, and it looks like the woman's position is just the kitchen.
Some say that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
It is a lie.
Can satisfy me.
It went in some decades, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Doesn't matter in this
There are a lot of
dispensation.
men who cook for themselves nowadays. For themselves.
Way better than
Way better, way
women,
better,
yeah.
way better. If the person doesn't know how to, we just telling the person, oh Charlie, you don't know how to cook, but I think maybe let's go to this chef or something. Let's learn together. Let's do it together. It's nice. It's
Even
bonding.
if she doesn't want to learn, because there are some girls who are strong, you know.
Okay, they don't want to be like,
they'll be like, oh, I don't think I want to learn.
I don't have the time.
Then move on from them. And if you can't, you just back up.
No,
but
but I don't
make-
think you should move on from them, because you see, if you just consider the food and you move away from the woman, what are the other things? Okay, it's like just saying, yeah, you're not good in bed, so I'm leaving you. What if the person is a genuine good person? Okay, who can love you, who can show you love, who can be there for you, but just because he cannot have good
sex,
he cannot give
I
you
don't
good
want to
sex.
cheat on you.
No, you see,
Then-
no,
then
what, just an example.
that is, you see, I don't think people should cheat on their partners because their performance has dropped or has become poor. What if your husband or your girlfriend had a disease or an accident that causes that? So because of that, you're not getting any interaction down there. So you want to get interaction. So you go and cheat. It just says a lot about the person. Okay, and that is taking marriage lightly. Because of one thing, because of food. So you can't marry the person. It's like, fine, you go to school, the kid is good in this, is good in all this and that, and then just because of one subject they failed, they cannot advance to the next level. Do you guys get it? It is not fair. Even the educational system is not fair. There are a lot of wrong things that has been passed on. So I think we need to just educate each other, and Charlie, I hope things get better. I hope the minds of people open up. And
Okay, so
I think even if she can't cook, you can still marry her.
yes,
Obviously.
because it's not because
Some
of
amazing
food.
women who Charlie,
People are amazing.
amazing. Food.
People are amazing.
Charlie,
Charlie,
sir. Then, if you want to work hard, get more money, and go and hire a chef,
Yes.
come to your house, cook for you 247.
I'm very sorry for wanting food to eat. Thank you very much. Now the final one. So you guys, this is kind of like a little challenge. You guys are going to state your end. I was about to say what be tight, but like your girlfriends are going to watch this.
Hey.
So you're going to don't come and lie,
Hey.
but you're going to
Your
tell
different
us
girlfriends for different
your
reasons.
girlfriend's favorite food and then the preparations to how to prepare the
Oh,
food.
no.
your battery is low.
My battery doesn't go. Yeah, so
Come.
let's go. Who started?
I want to lie.
You
I'm
won't
lying.
You won't lie.
I'm lying. I'm lying.
He's lying.
Who is starting? Chrissy, what you start for us? The girlfriend's favorite food
My
and
girlfriend's
then
favorite
how
food.
to prepare
You don't
it.
even. Hey, God.
You should know.
This is going
Those are just- It is going to share.
No, it's not a girlfriend aspect, but Steven,
are you thinking?
Girlfriend.
Okay, let me give you like
No,
1 minute
no.
to think of how to prepare the food.
It's my girlfriend. She likes beans. She loves beans.
So you put the beans on fire.
Yeah.
You finish.
So
It's not only beans.
you go and buy the beans at the market.
Yes.
Then you take trotro and go home.
Yes.
Then you drop, you get down, breathe. Then when you get to your door, you open the door with the key. So you go to the kitchen, fetch the water, put it in the pool, soak the beans for like some hours, you know. If you like, and soak it. If you like, if you want to make sure, you can have canway. You know canway, saltpeter.
I don't like my
Yeah, but it's,
I didn't know.
I said if you
Nah,
want.
I-
That's why he said
If
if you
if
want.
you
He should prepare the thing the way she would
Okay, so
prepare
you go
it.
like
What is
so you go a day before, and then buy the beans and soak it one day, so that the next day you can cook it. It will be soft. Then you put salt. You put this thing, little herbs,
Which
spices,
herbs?
mintia and things.
in beans.
Yes, it spices it. That's why it's called spice. So you put them inside. You cook
Maybe you're
it.
not a girlfriend, no?
Maybe. We'll find out. Exactly. We'll find out right now.
You put it in a bowl. Cook the beans with the other ingredients, spices, the pepper, the herbs, the. I'm saying beans.
Okay.
Yes. So after the beans cook, then you can add pepper. I don't buy gobe before. So after that, then if you like your beans with, I didn't even specify it was normal beans or bambara, but let's move on.
Her favorite food, does she like bambara beans? Why you?
Okay, beans. Yeah, beans. Back to beans. So
Yeah,
beans.
so there are issues.
So yeah, after cooking it, you can choose to add red oil or eat it like that.
After you finish cooking it,
After you finish cooking it.
then you add the red oil.
No, when you serve, if you like, you can do it in a bowl.
How would you do it?
You pour it inside and mix with spoon.
So like when
In a
the beans is
circular
ready, you
motion.
just pour the palm oil inside.
You have to wait small
Forward.
for the beans to
Cool.
regurgitate. The beans has to go inside.
You so poison me.
So when you finish, then you serve it with some plantain on the side. If you like rice or egg, then you are fine.
Chrissy.
Please, you, Steven. I want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
I like
I
soup.
think. I think. Now like
So good.
jollof rice. And
Who likes what?
Nah.
jollof rice.
Who likes what?
Nah.
Say it, look at them and tell
Nah.
me.
Like, I'm sure that's her favorite. Don't come and think. You should know.
Hey.
Like, you should know.
Why you
You know,
doubting your
sometimes all
boyfriend?
these things, favorite color, we normally discuss even before we start dating. When you are in that process,
Barbara,
that's hey, what's your
Barbara,
favorite color? What's your
Barbara,
favorite food?
please, yeah. So if I don't have favorite color, you leave me.
If you what? Oh, ask me. If
You
you
leave
what?
me. If I don't have favorite color, you leave me.
No, I'm saying, no, what I'm saying is that, what I'm saying is that there are things that
That's a deal
we normally
breaker.
ask.
A deal
You
breaker.
get.
I don't know your color, so you
If you
leave it.
forget my baby, that's a
So
deal
that's
breaker.
it.
That's all.
You can't
It's
forget
not
my birthday.
If you miss my call, deal breaker.
This deal breaker thing.
Charlie, if you blue tick me, deal breaker. If you don't send me something that
Blue ticks.
deal breaker.
Blue ticks.
Please, they are trying to do that. You.
So I said jollof rice and chicken.
Oh, God.
Okay, so tell us how to prepare the jollof and how to prepare the chicken.
After you have obtained your rice,
Obtain.
Mix it with the stew.
It's not small English, so on one jollof.
Go.
Okay.
Go to market, buy rice,
Obtain.
Can you just go straight to
Tomatoes.
the cooking process?
pepper,
Jenny.
DNA,
Sorry.
I did not see.
sunflower oil.
Specific.
I like that.
From Asia.
Ah.
The yellow one.
This one, ginger, then
Ginger, the pink one.
rosemary,
The Chinese restaurant.
and some other things, other spices. Then you get them, you go.
And some Barbara beans.
You start with the oil
Hey.
in the saucepan.
Yeah, frying
You
pan.
add the onions.
And the eggs.
Let
Oh, honey.
let
Wait,
it, let it fry for some time. So the scent of the onions come out nice. Then you add your pepper. No, you blend your pepper with onion. Blend your pepper with another onion. Like it gives it some very nice taste. Then you fry that in the
You guys are
oil.
doing well.
After that, you add your tin tomatoes, your tomatoes, all of that, and you fry. You are still frying the items.
You young too.
You keep frying.
Yeah.
When your stew is almost ready, then you pour your rice inside.
And add water.
Wait, you don't add your water yet.
Steam it.
Steam it a little. Let the rice receive the flavor of the stew. Then you add the water. Then you leave it to boil. Then you cover it.
Is it Baltic or week? The water.
Then
Then,
You guys are doing well.
to help Chrissy, Chrissy's
Wait,
girlfriend, like, Chrissy's girlfriend,
Hey.
I remember dating her before she met Chrissy. She likes tea and bread. And then, so Chrissy can't go in the menu.
Baby, I
No,
bring
so
this for you.
when you let the rice Cook.
You let the water out of the rice.
Is it your jolo?
But the rice has to rise.
Yeah, it has to. No,
Right.
the
What
water
has
has
to
to
become
become
soft.
soft.
You are doing so.
Become soft and it's say you one.
It has to be
Necessary.
obtainable.
Like, it has to remove
Necessary.
like
It's say
one.
you one.
For those who know sushi, the rice has to, the grain has to
Then
be
you
one.
steam your chicken, you fry it. You're finished.
What if you don't like chicken?
Stephen has done so well. Like,
What if now it's a vegetarian?
Yeah, that's what have you had mine?
no, yeah, like
My
so far.
girlfriend, my girlfriend knew what she wants.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ah.
No, not Chrissy. You're
Tom brown and brown bread.
No,
So all you have to do is you have to go and buy a brown bread from a shop and come back your brown, your Tom brown powder, whatever you call it, like you put it in the water, you stir 3 minutes, and
done.
Push
Yeah,
that in
so
it,
that's
and
everybody's
that's my favorite food.
Because-
Every morning. That's
Every
the-
morning.
And if I want to be romantic, you just add some eggs to it. Like 2 eggs. That's it. Yeah.
She already
Hey, no,
has,
that's
yeah.
you already
2
explained.
eggs, yeah.
She already has eggs in the
The
system.
one that fried one.
The fried eggs, like But I'm coming on. But
Yeah.
I think we didn't answer the question entirely.
Which one?
The food aspect. It doesn't mean say you girls don't have to learn how to cook. Like
Yeah.
Don't want
Yeah,
it.
it's a
Oh, yeah.
survival
Yeah.
this thing.
Yeah.
You know,
It doesn't
just
mean
say
so
so
because
good in Gusu.
No,
Because she hasn't
but
even-
it is very nice and it is very
obtainable.
I don't know the word to use, but
Excruciating.
when your wife knows how to
How to
cook,
cook,
like, hey,
yeah.
It's
I've met
excruciating.
girls who can cook, hey, Charlie, don't go there, don't go there at all.
What
at
are
all,
chefs
at
for?
all, at all. But I think from history, like AD and BC. You see, why a lot of men think like it's only the duty of a woman to cook, because from AD and BC, like women tend to stay at home.
Yeah.
Like they're not supposed to go and work, and they enjoyed that thing for a very long time. The men were going out to actually go and sell their land and bring money to the house and make sure everybody's
Fine.
until we got to the World War. Yeah, the World War, and women had to go and work. Men so the men were at war. Women had to take care of their children, take care of the home, so they had to go and work. You get me?
As a human being, you should learn how to cook.
Yeah.
Survival skills, like learning how to swim, learning how to drive. It's a skill you need to know. You get to
But that doesn't mean if you don't know it, you can't marry.
Yeah,
marry,
that
like,
means you don't know you're dead
Alright.
human being.
I'm married, sir.
Hey, so thank you guys so much. It's been amazing. Like we've learned a lot. So now we know some of the things that we do that you guys don't
They already
like
know,
or
it's
you
like
guys
that.
hate. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe if
And
you
share.
have not, and share, and leave a comment like some of the things you learned, and if you agree or disagree, you just put it down in the comment. Let's get interactive.
Boys, get your
Yeah,
girlfriends to watch.
watch, girls, boys, what am I saying?
This is for the ladies. So
The girls watch.
get your
Yeah,
boys-
girls
Boys,
will watch,
if your girlfriends don't watch, don't buy food
and there'll be a
for that
comeback
day.
because we'll be doing one with the girls, and you hear from the girls too. So guys, watch out.
That
Why are you
is
trying
more.
to defend yourselves right
To the
now?
top of you.
Can't you give a girl a credit?
quick.
Hey,
Credits.
give her credit.
Credits. Show it to them. Show it to the credits. I'll give you like some credits. No, you got one. You have 5. Hey,
I
man.
don't use any.
Oh, okay.
Be my goody boogie doogie. Goody boogie doogie. It's a cookie.